So if you saw my other video, it's really fast and it shows how to import from iPhone onto your Microsoft computer or onto an external hard drive and either delete those photos or keep them on there but backed up. That tool works great, but there are times where that might not be the right answer for how you want to import photos, and so I wanted to show you another choice. You would choose that other way if you're someone who regularly backs up your photos. If you plug your phone into your computer regularly to charge it, like when you're at work. If you every week or month back up your photos, if you delete them off your phone, whatever, that works great because that other method only finds new photos. However, if you're somebody who has 10,000 photos on your phone and you've never backed it up and you're like, oh my goodness, I need to do that, the idea of backing them all up into one folder, it's not going to be useful. You're not going to be able to find anything. It's going to take forever and a day to back up. Are you sure you wanted to remove all those photos? Like, there's a lot of choices there. Or if you're me, so I have an iPhone 6. I'm not a super technology person, and I'm getting a new phone tomorrow. And while I do regularly back up my phone, I still manage to have 10,000 photos on my phone. So, like, have those not been backed up? Did I miss them? Were they backed up and I just didn't hit delete? I don't know. But I probably cannot manually check that all those photos are there. So I decided I'm just going to back these all up too and call it good enough. Maybe I have 2 of everything, but I'd rather have 2 of like my kid's birth than none. So if that's you, this might help you. So the first thing I did is I plugged my phone in to my computer with my iPhone charger, and an icon popped up on my phone and it asked if I was okay allowing like my computer to access my files, and I said allow. The next thing I did is I opened up Photos. Obviously, again, I'm on a Microsoft computer. Where's ABCDP? Photos, right here. And this is a default on your computer. Everyone has it. When you do that, this lovely image pops up. And right now it's looking at some fantastic photos of this tan house. Some food recipes, whatever. So now that I'm here, I can go to import from a connected device. And I'm importing from my phone. If you have multiple things plugged into your computer, it will give you choices. Like, do you want to import from your hard drive? Do you want to import from your phone? I only have one phone connected. Now I can go in here and I can click to import like the entire month of January. Delete after import, import 9 items, and we'll be good to go. And it's importing them to my photos. Perfect. You can scroll way back in time and import your September or your October or whatever old photos you have on your device that you need to get off because they've been there for too long. One thing I want to caution you about is that I find these gray squares are often compromised photos. So if I go up to June, I kept trying to import like July and it kept failing. And what I found is that these little gray files were intermixed with real photos, and whether they're compromised, conflicted, damaged, something, if I try and import them, the import fails. So I just skip those folders or those months or those individual images. So if I went down here again, I could click to import the entire month of September, the entire month of October. I could also, though, go in and manually select some photos. Like I could say I'm going to import this one and that one. Or I could select a section. This is the month of February. It was a big month. I took like 10,000 photos in 1 month. Okay, that's an exaggeration. 600 photos in 1 month. I foster dogs and I had just gotten a new dog, so obviously lots of dog photos are happening. But trying to import them all at once seems to fail. So I'm just going to use this shift key, and I clicked on one photo at the beginning, and now I'm going to click on this photo here. And I'm going to wait patiently. My computer's tired of me doing this. I have 78 photos of 199. Cool. I'll import 78 at a time. I am choosing to import to pictures, but you could easily change your destination and import to an external hard drive. I'm also choosing to delete after I import. You might not want to do this. If you're importing from your phone, there might be photos you want to keep on your phone. But since I'm getting a new phone, I want to get everything off of my phone. I want to make sure I have a copy of it. And these are really old. I mean, I'm importing February 2020 photos right now. I probably don't care about having those readily accessible on my phone. And then I'm going to delete from my phone. As I do this, I have noticed some like little glitches in the program. I mentioned like the photos that are just gray where they're compromised or ruined or something is up with them. I don't know what I did, but I have some of those. You probably have some of those. It's not the end of the world. I just skipped those for now. I did look at my phone, and even on my phone, they're grayed out. They're not accessible images. So obviously something's going on with that, but you know, that's okay. I also found that when I import to my photos, it's happier with me. If I import to an external hard drive, I found I was getting more errors. I've been importing 10,000 photos over the last week. My computer has an attitude about it, and honestly, fair enough. It's been working hard for me, so I don't mind. I just shifted and now I'm importing to my pictures, and then I just put them into folders and I will move them to my external hard drive afterwards. Not the end of the world in my book. For me, having it be successful and fully import, see, that's something went wrong. So there must be something in that grouping that's compromised, causing a problem. Not a problem. As I get through these, and there's now only 121 photos on my computer, yay, or on my phone, and I used to have 10,000, like, it's okay. So I'm going to try again, but I'll just select a different grouping. So here's February. Let's try importing just these few. And again, I'm going to delete after I import. This is just 12 photos and I think a video. But like if it does or doesn't work, then I know that's where I have a problem child. Hey, he worked. I would not suggest you import your 10,000 photos by 12 at a time, but since I've already gotten most of my 10,000 over and I'm now just dealing with like the few stragglers, it's not a big deal for me to go 12 at a time, skip those ones, I think it has doubles of, and find where the challenges are and then resolve that problem. Down to 109, guys, I am getting there. So if you do have trouble, like just pause, shrink how many photos you're trying to do at once, select a different grouping of photos. It's not a huge thing. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I don't want to lose photos. I don't think you want to either. But losing 4 photos that wouldn't import or manually sending them to myself via like email, but getting the rest of them to all come over real fast like this is super nice. Delete those 28. Okay. So my February, which had 600 photos when I started and kept failing when I tried to do the whole month. And by whole month, I mean I kept trying to click this. Now has like a handful of photos. Let's see if it'll let me import the ones that it wasn't happy with before and delete if I get them. These will probably fail because I keep trying to import these. See, one of those is like the problem child, and I don't know which one, but that's not the end of the world. I can get over losing like 5 photos from February, or like I said, just emailing them to myself. So have some patience. Figure out what and how things are moving so that you can get as many photos as you want off your system. See, I'm thinking these 2 might be compromised or, you know, like not correct where I don't have the full file. So let's just try these 8 and see if it goes. Ooh, see? Something with those 8 it's not happy with. It's not the end of the world, but I might lose some terrible photos of whatever. So hopefully that helps you get some photos off of your computer or off of your phone and either onto your computer or onto an external hard drive, so that your phone's more organized, so that you don't have random stuff on it like I have right now, so that you aren't moving photos from September 2019 onto your new 2022 device. This just cracks me up. Like, I have so much random stuff on here. So I'm just going to move these guys all over because they don't need to be on my phone and import them. And then I can go back to my photos and call things out that need organized, like old family photos. Like I have a few that when, you know, I need a picture for like a work event or whatnot that I can put in there. Work stuff. 2 of these I noticed. One's like my heart saver and one is like the conference room number. So he can go to work stuff. He doesn't need to be with my personal things. Lots of these are foster dogs and things that they just don't have to sit here, you know? So we'll Any that are duplicates, I'll skip. It's not a big deal right now. These are sort of the personal, like in work stuff, conference rooms. And so I can just better organize what I have available to me and be able to find stuff easier and it not be a big deal. Because you know what? That's the thing. It doesn't have to be a big deal. These ones I tried to move and it told me I already had copies of them. So let's double check, skip the files that I already have. See, these are duplicates. So I can just go in and delete those and not be worried about it. And now I have substantially fewer photos on my phone. And when I get my new phone, I'll bring over 72 photos, but I won't bring over a whole bunch of like really old ones. And two, some of these I'll probably just go onto my manual phone and delete, especially these like grayed out ones that aren't real. Problem solved.